Hello, yogi. Welcome to your mat. My name is Anne. I'm coming to you today from Reno, Nevada. And today I'm here with Manduka practicing on their new Shala Rug. You don't have to have a rug to practice today, but we're going to be doing a Vinyasa Free Flow. So really good if you have tender wrists to stay off your wrists. And I hope you enjoy. So no props needed. However, if you like to use a strap or blocks, just have those handy so you can reach for them when you feel like you might want to use them. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated meditation. Line your heels up with the center of your body. Feel free to sit up on a cushion or a blanket if you have one and that makes your hips feel more happy today. Let your wrists connect to your knees. Turn your palms to face down for grounding. You're going to bring your thumb to touch your index finger in Gyan Mudra. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes when you're ready. Just invite the quiet into your mind, into your body. I always find that it takes a moment to get adjusted here. So just following your natural breath. Grounding down through your sitting bones and lifting up through the crown of your head. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose, holding your breath in at the top. And sigh it out through your mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in, holding at the top. And again, let it go. One more time, deep breath in, holding at the top. Sip in a little bit more air through your mouth on the top of your breath. Hold. And let it go. Moving your breath in and out through your nose, finding your yogic breathing, Ujjayi breath. Invite an intention in for yourself today. Your intention might just be one word, or maybe it's a specific phrase. Repeat your intention a couple times over in your mind so every single cell in your body can hear that intention. Gently slide your hands more towards your knees. With your next inhale, draw your heart across your right thigh. Chest is sweeping forward for Sufi rolls. Exhale, circling around the back and moving at the pace and depth that feels right for your body today. Your eyes can remain closed or you can softly gaze to the ground in front of you, just allowing yourself to go inward. Feel your body. Notice what body came to your mat today. In full disclosure, we have animals here on this little hobby farm, so you might see or hear something as we're practicing today. I hope you enjoy it. Feel yourself loosening up all throughout your whole body. And as you start to move today, let go of any expectation of what you think your practice might be like. Just opening yourself up, almost like it's the very first time you've ever come to your mat, or maybe it is. Next time you come around the front, you'll switch directions, and if you want to, reach down and switch which foot is crossed in front. Really moving mindfully in your body. Let go of any hesitation to move. Just get right in there. Okay, let's start to make each circle slightly smaller than the previous. Grow taller through the crown of your head as you come up. And eventually you'll find a tall, still spine. Once you get there, reach your hands all the way up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers and flip the palms inside out and just stretch out your forearms, stretch out your shoulders. Lift up and a little bit over towards the right, not too far, just opening up your side body a little bit. And lift up and over towards the left. Good. Lift up through center. Turn your chest to face the right. Just a slight twist. Come through center and a slight twist towards the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release your hands behind your back. Interweave your fingers or use a strap if you need. Open up your chest. Make sure you're not hyperextending at your elbows or even pushing out through your wrists. Your palms should be tight and close together. We're going to just slowly start to loosen up our neck by circling our head over towards the right. And I like to do half circles, so I kind of come up through center instead of letting my head roll back. Let's go a couple times to the right and a couple times to the left, pausing any place that you might feel like needs a little extra love. Switching directions if you haven't already. Good. Find neutral in your neck. Release your hands. Make one more fist in front of you and just roll your wrists. So part of the reason I chose to practice a Vinyasa Free class today is because I've been having some wrist stuff going on. So I want to still flow, but not hurt myself today. Shake out your hands. Good. Let's come forward. We're going to actually move right into a standing forward fold. So move towards the top of your mat. Feet are hips width distance. Head hanging, soften your knees. Get your belly close towards your thighs. Shake your head yes and no. Start to loosen up your neck. You can grab across for opposite elbows if that feels comfortable. Maybe add a gentle sway here, side to side. Let any stress you're carrying in your upper back, your neck, your shoulders drip down into your mat and down into the earth below you. Switch which form is on top if you're holding your elbows, helping your brain find balance today. Pausing in the center, releasing the hands, softening your knees, slowly just ragdolling up towards standing, centering the weight in your feet as you move. Shrugging the shoulders up, back, and down the back, and then just shake out your legs a little bit. Shake out one leg, shake out the other. Good. As you do that, shake out your upper body. I like to do that just to get any wiggles out, right? All right, so as we start, feet are hips width distance. Turn your palms to face forward and lift through the crown of your head. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up towards the sky. Lift up towards the heavens. Exhale, pour your heart over your thighs as you fold all the way forward, releasing your head all the way at the bottom. Inhale, lifting up halfway, hands to shins or maybe fingertips towards the earth. Back is flat, and the weight is equally balanced in your feet. Exhale, folding back in. Ragdoll up again. As you come up, slow and steady. Shrug shoulders up, back, and down the back. Palms turn forward. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Taking these half salutations just to help open up the body. Exhale, swan dive forward. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, ragdoll up, slow and steady. Shrug shoulders up, back, and down the back. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding through. Lengthen up halfway. Inhale. Good. We'll step back with the left foot into a runner's lunge. You're on your fingertips and you're lowering the back knee, flatten through the back ankle. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. Squaring the hips and shoulders. You can always pad your back knee if you need it. Lengthening up through your side body. Find a balance of sinking in, but also squeezing the thighs towards each other. So it's not your deepest lunge you could do. Feel yourself balancing with that front foot. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Reach up and lengthen over towards the right. Such a really lovely stretch for the front of the left hip and the left side body. Keeping your eyes locked on something that's not moving to help you balance here. Good. Inhale, come up through center. Take your hands down towards the ground or use blocks under your hands. I like to tent my fingertips here and then shift back. Straightening the front right leg, keeping your hips hovering above the back knee, flexing back through your right ankle, lengthen your spine and fold in. Spread your right toes out. If you have the flexibility, you can grab a hold of your right sole of the foot with your left fingers and kind of pull yourself back. You're really trying to imagine your heart is going to touch your big toe one day. Remember, if you have really tight legs, you can also bend your right leg a little bit here. Good. Rebend your front knee. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Bring your hands down towards your heart center. Let's make a fist with our left hand and a claw with our right. Start to bring your left elbow across your right thigh, and this keeping your top wrist and your bottom wrist a little bit more straight here. Press down into the bottom left knuckles with your right hand, spiraling open through your chest, shoulders out of the neck, out of the ears. Belly hugging in, rinsing out your internal organs, helping your body function at a higher level. Take one more full deep breath. Feels so good in your spine first thing in your practice, just to let everything that's tight loosen up. Good. Exhale, release your fingers towards the top of your mat. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and step towards the front, folding nice and easy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in, and right away step your right foot back into the same runner's lunge. Lower the right knee down, pad the knee if you need to, flatten through the back ankle, and then take your arms and sweep them up. Find your balance. Squaring your hips, your shoulders, relaxing your inner shoulders down the back, finding your breath. Good. Grab a hold of the right wrist with your left hand. Keep your right palm turning in. Lengthen up, and then slightly over towards the left. Drawing the outer right hip forward. Eyes focusing on something, not moving, to help you stay steady here. Breathe into all the places you feel a stretch in. Good. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, circling your hands down. Come onto your fingertips, shift back, flexing back through the left ankle for Ardha Hanuman. Flare your toes, lengthen your spine, and then fold in. A slight bend in the left knee if you need it. Use blocks under your hands if you need a little lift. Some of us are tighter than others. It's really nice to come to your mat every single time, almost like it's your first practice. So there's no expectation of how you're going to feel. And let's rebend into our front left knee. Sweep your arms back up. Bring your hands to your heart. Make a fist now with your right hand and a claw with your left, trying to keep your wrists a little bit more straight. Lengthen your spine and twist your right upper arm across your left thigh. Press down through the left palm, spiraling open, rinsing out your spine. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath here. Nice fluid breath in and out through your nose. There's a little ha whispering through the back of your throat, creating that yogi ujjayi breath. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, unwind your fingers towards the top of your mat. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and step towards the front, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, fold back in. This time, sweep your arms strongly up towards the sky. Reach up, kiss your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Slowly spread your right toes out. So make sure you're feeling nice and grounded through the sole of your right foot. Shift your weight over into the right leg and then pick your left knee up using your abdominal muscles to lift the leg up. Grab a hold of the outer shin, right on the outer kneecap. Crown of your head is lifting up, shoulders down the back. Flex your left ankle up. I always find that if my foot is just hanging, my leg is heavier. But if I'm flexing up and really lifting from the top of your knee, almost like there's a string attached to it, and it's pulling it up, it's easier to balance. Keep your eyes really still on something, not moving. So if you need to, you can always just stay right here. Otherwise, we're reaching our arms up towards the sky. Palms turning in like you're holding a yoga block above your head. Slow and steady, open your left knee over towards the left. Belly hugging in, try to keep your hips and shoulders squared forward. And then move your left knee as you exhale across your body, maybe even passing the center a little bit towards the right. Try to keep your shoulders squared forward. Again, move your left knee over towards the left. Using the abs to move the leg, moving the knee over towards the right. Pull the belly up tightly towards the spine. Good. Knee comes back to center. Lift the knee a little bit higher. And then really nice and gentle, step back, find a crescent lunge. Okay, you can always drop the back knee if you need to modify here. Softening into the back knee enough so you can square the hips. Feel the front hip points lift up, sitting bones lengthen down, and then you're straightening that back leg as much as feels good. Make sure you don't dump your pelvis forward, okay? So find what works for you. We're all a little different in our body. Take a big breath in. Open up the arms like you're opening up into a cactus or a goalpost. Lift your heart, maybe look up if that feels comfortable. With your exhale, sweep the arms and scoop the belly. Inhale again, opening up, squaring the hips and shoulders. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Keep that front knee nice and stable over the heel. Last time, opening up. Good. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Inhale, come back up towards crescent. And with your exhale, seesaw, fingers to the top of your mat, left leg lifts, standing splits. Square the hips, so roll the outer left hip down, lift the inner left thigh, flexing the left ankle and lifting the leg up a little higher. Let your head just hang here. Look towards the back of your mat. Good, beautiful. Exhale, both feet to the front, forward fold. Half lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way in. Sweep your arms towards the sky. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Find your gaze steady on something not moving. Shift over into your left foot and use your abs to lift the right knee up. Flex the right ankle up and grab a hold of the outer knee to start. Shoulders down the back. You can always stay right here. Otherwise, you're lifting the arms up. Good. Eyes stay steady. Start to slowly move the right knee over to the right, opening up the hip without turning the rest of the body as best you can. And then gently bring your knee back through center and cross the center line just a little bit. Squeeze the belly muscles in towards the spine. Good. Again, opening up your right knee. Hip stays square. Exhale, cross the body. Good. Inhale, come to center. Lift the knee a little higher if you can. And slow and steady step back into your crescent lunge. Square the hips, bend the back knee a little bit just to get situated here. Keeping this front knee over the front heel as best you can. Allowing yourself to lift the front hip points. Sitting bones drawing down, and then maybe you straighten the back leg, maybe you don't. Good. Inhale, elbows open like a cactus. Lift the heart up. Try not to dump into your lower back. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. Inhale, opening back up. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back up to crescent. Exhale, seesaw, hands to the top of your mat. Right leg lifts, inner right thigh is lifting, outer right hip is rolling down, head is releasing towards the earth as you lift up a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, feet to the top and fold. Half lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in, surrender. Sweep arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Good. Feet can be hips width or all the way together. So you choose what feels better. Hips width's a little easier on the lower back. If your feet are together, a little space between your heels as your big toes come together to touch. Sit down into chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your weight back into your heels and even lift your toes just a little bit. Wiggle them out. And then set them back down to the ground. Feel your sitting bones reaching down and your heart still lengthening up. Take a big breath in. Good. Shift over into your right leg. As you do, lift your left knee all the way up. Good. Sit back down into chair. Shift into the left leg. Stand up tall. Lift your right knee up as you do. Let's do that one more time each side. Sit down into chair. Sit deeper than you want to. That's it. And then stand up. Left knee lifts, standing on your right leg. Good, sit down into chair. And then stand up again, and right knee lifts, standing on your left leg. Good, I lied. Sit down into chair. Sit down, 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 and then stand up. Lift your left knee up, and hold it there. Move your left knee over towards the left. Good, again, back across towards the right. Further than center, if you can. Come back to center, lift your knee up a little higher. And then slowly extend your left leg behind you. Bring your hands down by your hips like you have little airplane wings. And as you lean forward, lift the inner left thigh for warrior three. Good. Find your balance for a moment. Your hands can also extend forward or come to your heart. Take a big breath in. We're stepping back into crescent. Exhale. Good. Inhale, arms sweep towards the sky. Open the arms like a cactus. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Good. Inhale, open back up. We've been here, so it should feel better the second time. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Pause. Turn your palms to face down. Shift back into your right leg and lift your left leg back into a warrior three. Good. Take a deep breath in. Sit into chair pose, both feet together. Utkatasana. Sit down a little bit deeper and then stand up. Bring your right knee up with you. Good. Find your balance. Open your right hip as you slowly keep your shoulders squaring forward. Good. Exhale. Cross your body with that right knee. Inhale, come back to center, lift your knee a little higher, and then bring your arms down by your hips as you extend your right leg behind you. Keep a straight line from the crown of your head through your lifted heel. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Crescent as you exhale. Good. Inhale, open your elbows. Cactus the arms. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Strengthen that back leg a lot. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Last one, friends. Open up, inhale. Exhale, sweep arms, scoop belly. Pause, turn your palms to face down. Shift back into your left leg. Find your warrior three. Try to create a capital letter T shape with your body as best you can. Take a big breath in. Good. Exhale, sit down. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Good. Standing tall, hands to heart center. Half salutation. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold through. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Exhale, lean into your heels a little bit more. Take another full deep breath in. Stand up tall, bring your left knee up towards your chest. Good. Standing up tall, slowly open up left hip towards the left. Strong right leg. Bring your left knee across your body towards the right as best you can. Good. It's going to be different this time. Left knee over towards the left. You're going to keep that left hip open and step back into a warrior two. Front heel to back arch alignment. If you don't get it right the first time, adjusting. Let your arms lengthen out. Turn the back foot slightly forward here as best you can. The front knee pointing towards the toes. Take a breath in. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, just releasing shoulders down the back. Gaze out over your front hands, keeping that front knee pointing towards the toes, strengthening and maybe sinking a little deeper. Flipping the front right palm to the sky, reverse your warrior inhale. Good. Come out of your lower back. With your exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh, top arm up and over ear. You can go deeper by reaching your hand down to your inner ankle if you like. Inhale, back to reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. We're going to cartwheel our hands down inside of the right foot. Pivot around towards the left side of your mat. Turn your toes in slightly. Make sure feet are lined up with each other. Heels out, lengthen your spine and fold. As you fold, allow your head to hang heavy. Blocks under hands if you need it, friends. Strengthen your legs. And then reach your hands to the outer ankles if you're comfortable, matching your forearms to your shins. Maybe the crown of the head brushes the earth. Make sure if you can touch the ground, you're not digging your head into the ground. Strengthen the legs while you're stretching. If you need a micro bend in those knees, please take it. Breathe. Release your neck completely. Beautiful. Let's release our fingers back to the earth. Lift the heart. Now turn your heels and toes out slightly. Bend your right leg. Send your hips back. Keep the soles of your feet flat. Find Skandasana. Inhale, come through center, bending left leg. Skandasana. Hips go back so the heels can stay grounded. One more time. Inhale, center, bend right leg. Skandasana. Good. Inhale, center, bend left leg, Skandasana. Look to the front of your yoga mat, crawl towards the top. Find your runner's lunge, move your feet in line with your hips, and come up one more time for crescent. Bring hands to heart. Good. We're going to make a fist with the left hand, a claw with the right. Lengthen and twist left elbow across your right thigh. You can lower the back knee if you need it. Press down through the right palm and rinse out your spine. Feels so good. Breathe here. We have so many options in our practice, so just make sure that day by day you take the ones you need and you also push yourself. There's a fine balance there. So we're going to look down. Look towards the front foot. Shift your weight over into the right leg. Have a little hang time. See if you can lift the left leg up. Woo! Wiggle, wiggle. Take a deep breath. Keep your twist. Bring your left foot to match the right. Twist in your chair. Sit down a little bit more. Breathe, belly in. For 3. You've got this. 2. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Feet together if they're not, or at your hips width. Fold back in, Utkatasana, chair pose. Finding your chair, sit back into your heels, take another breath in. Let's stand up on the left leg, bring your right knee up and into your chest. Find your eyes steady to help you balance. Open your right knee over to the right. Good. Come across your body towards the left. Move back over towards the right, keeping that hip open. Start to bend your front left leg and find a warrior two. Front heel to back arch. Again, if you don't get it right the first time, just move your feet. Lengthen your arms out and settle into your legs. Back foot should slightly be angled forward here. Gazing out over your front left hand, find some peace in your body. Flipping left palm to the sky, reverse your warrior. Side angle, exhale, forearm to thigh, top arm over ear. Feel free to reach down to the instep of your foot if that makes more sense in your body. Spiral open through your chest. Inhale, dance back towards reverse. Side angle, exhale. One more time into reverse. Cartwheel hands down inside of your left foot. Pivot over to the right, toes in slightly, heels out. Make sure feet line up with each other. Flat back and then fold in. Crown of your head lengthening towards the earth. You can reach across. I feel like a bug's on my back. Reach across your outer ankles. You can reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Or if it's part of your practice, you can play with a headstand here. So you could do tripod headstand. However, if your wrists do bug you and you can reach the ground, Shirshasana, interlacing your fingers. Keep your elbows about shoulder distance apart. Let your head come to the ground. Find your balance. And slowly start to straddle up. Reaching up to the soles of your feet. Take a couple breaths. Keep your shoulders lifting out of your ears. Make sure you're safe in your space. If you're coming upside down, in case you crash down, you're not going to hit anything and hurt yourself. Slowly straddling back down as gracefully as you can, maybe lightly letting your feet find the earth, using your core to keep your hips lifted. Good. Let's all come up halfway. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Take a deep breath, bend your right leg, find Skandasana. Inhale through center, bending the left leg, Skandasana. Good. Center, bend right leg, Skandasana. Hips back so heels can stay grounded. Center, left leg, Skandasana. Good. Come back to center. Pivot yourself around towards the front of your mat. Find your feet ready for your crescent. Feet in line with hips. And as you're ready, come on up. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Remember, you can lower your back knee if you need it. Bring your hands to your heart. Okay, fist with your right hand. I have to think about this. Claw with your left. So the bottom one's always the fist. Lengthen your spine, strengthen your back leg. Bring your right elbow across your left thigh. Once you get the connection, press down through your top palm and lengthen up and out of the twist a little bit to help you feel more secure. If you stay heavy in it, it feels wobbly, trust me. And breathe. Feel your body rinsing out, releasing stress. Feel the strength in your legs. My body's shaking a little bit today. You never know what body you're going to get, right? Slowly take your gaze down to your top foot. So you can always stay where you are if you need to. Shift your weight over into your left leg and try to lift your right leg up and balance for a moment. Keep your twist. I like to look down here. Helps me find my balance. Take a big breath in, both feet together, keep your twist, twisting chair. Sit down and again, lengthen out of the twist a little bit more. Belly hugs towards spine. Crown of the head extending out and up. Sit your butt down a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Half lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Arms sweep to the sky. Hands to heart. Last chair, sit down into it. Good. Keep your legs nice and squeezed together. Rise up onto the balls of your feet. Beautiful. Keep your head lifted. Start to squat down low. Keep squeezing your legs together. As gracefully as you can, sit down and pick your feet up. Come into boat pose. Woo. Spread your toes out here. Find your breath. Lengthen through your spine. Maybe straighten your legs. Take a big breath in. Exhale halfway down. Inhale, lift. You can use hands behind you, just like this if you need it. Exhale halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 2 more. Lift. And exhale. Lift. Exhale, pause. Turn your palms down. Pump them up and down for 10. Belly down. 9, 8, 7. You got this. Make your legs strong. Reach for your toes for 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Hands behind the back of your head. Bring your right knee and twist to the right with your left elbow. And then across towards the left. Let's go for about 20 or so seconds. Good. Slow and steady. Don't be sloppy. Keep lifting through the upper back as best you can. Really reach through your feet each time you extend your legs. Last 5. You've got this. Little core makes it all so sweet, right? 3, 2, and 1. Head down, knees in. Rock a little bit side to side. We made it to our backs. This is always the glorious part. So as you're ready here, let your left foot come to the ground. You might want to use a strap here if you have one handy. If you don't, you're going to use your hands like I am. So you're going to reach up through your right leg and flex your right foot back. Interweave your fingers behind the back of your right hamstring. If you can't reach, use a towel. If you don't have something like a strap handy, if you have the flexibility, start to lengthen out your left leg. Really think about the length going through the heel as best you can. Good. Relax your shoulders. If you want to, crawl your hands up towards your calf and maybe just lift up through the upper back. Get a good stretch here. Little bonus, lift your left leg just an inch or two off the ground for a moment, and then release your hands for 3, 2, 1. Let your head come down, your leg come down. Slide your left foot back in and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Take your hands to your thighs and press your hands on your thighs. This really helps open up the lower back and the hip. Good. Let's pick the left foot up and interweave the hands behind the belly of the left hamstring. Take any tension out of your neck and shoulders. Pulling in and using your right elbow to open up the right hip a little bit more. And release your hands from the back of the leg. Cross your right thigh over your left, and then slowly bring your knees over to the left and reach your right arm over to the right. Find your breath. Rinsing out your spine and releasing any little bits of tension left over in your body. Beautiful. Come on back to center. Bring your right foot to the ground and your left leg to the sky. Flex your left ankle. Interweave your hands behind the belly of your hamstring, and then maybe you can lengthen your right leg forward. Relax the tension in your neck, shoulders, face. Really try to lengthen through the heel as you pull your toes back, creating some space. Let your nervous system start really grounding and slowing down. If you want to, you can slide your hands up towards your calf and maybe even lift your upper back off the ground, elbows out, pull your belly in. Bonus is to lift your right foot an inch or two off the ground. And maybe release your hands. Lift up as high as you can. Keep pulling your left leg back. Keep the stretch going. Take a breath in. Good. Exhale, head and right leg come to the ground. Rebend your right knee. Flex your left ankle as you cross it over your right thigh. Take your hands onto your thighs and just give a little push. Such a simple stretch, but so beneficial for lower back and your left hip. And let's move into thread the eye of the needle. Interweave your hands behind the belly of your right hip. As you pull in with your right thigh, open up your left hip by pushing your left elbow into your left inner thigh. Deepen your breath into the tighter places of your body. The hips are a place where we store a lot of emotions, old memories, and as we stretch through them, we're releasing old patterns that are not serving us anymore. These samskaras are constantly being added in by just daily life. So it's really important that we get rid of the stuff that is not going to serve us today, the stuff that maybe we've held on to from our past that, for whatever reason we've kept with us. So create some space for you to grow in your body, in your life. Beautiful. Beautiful. Release your hands. Cross left thigh over right, and then move your knees over towards the right. Stretch your left arm over to the left. Rinse out your spine. Maybe you're looking to the left, maybe not. Let your body completely unwind. Good, friend. Bring your knees back to center. Unwind your legs. Let's give ourselves a hug, wrapping forearms around our shins. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze everything in. Hold your breath in for a moment. And exhale, spread out on your back. Bring one hand onto your belly and one onto your heart. Just connecting back to your intention for a moment. In your mind, say to yourself, I am ready. I am willing. I'm open to receive. Allowing the whole body to relax down into the earth. Releasing any thoughts in your mind, releasing the pattern of your breath. Allow yourself to release just a little bit more than you're used to, letting the body feel like it's melting into the ground. And as we receive time on our back in Shavasana, we get to soak in all the benefits of our practice, allowing our cells to memorize the things that they liked, that they could use, that serves them. And we use this time also to just let go of anything that didn't work for us today. So I'm going to encourage you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you have today. Enjoy the rest period. Yogi, I thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Anne from Reno. I hope to see you on the mat again real soon. Namaste, my friend.